Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sunday here. Yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt as yesterday and that. I'm going for a shower soon, but I just wanted to show you. I've been browsing around looking for the R600 and it looks like everybody's fucking sold out. Came over here to Future Shop and they are sold out on both the R600, the R60, and I don't know... Oh, there. No, that's the expensive one. The R62. Everything's sold out online and in stores. They got no cameras left. So then I came over to the Source, did a quick search, and they're all sold out in both stores in North Bay. So, frig sakes. And Walmart doesn't even carry the damn camera anymore. I've been doing some research on this, and it looks like Canon's releasing the R700, and I'm not impressed with the R700. It looks like they got rid of the fucking microphone port. Canon's one of those companies that, well, they fuck around. What I mean is, like, for instance, I bought, way back in the day, back in the Skaven days, I bought a Canon camera. It was the, well, I think I still have it over here. Yeah, I do. Where the fuck is it? Right here, this thing. I bought this thing here. This is the Canon FS200 standard definition camera with a wide angle lens adapter, and as you can see there, it does have a light, and that's the reason why I bought it, because back in the day when I was filming I never had a camera with a good light on it, so I bought this thing here to film vlogs, and it's nice, it's compact, it's fairly small. I'll just get the battery open here. Got a nice big battery on it and everything. Really good camera. Had different modes on the back. You open it up and there you go, your screen. It had the microphone input, very nice. USB for reading and everything, and really nice camera. It really worked well. Had a bunch of stuff on the... Anyway, enough of that. The only downside to this camera here is it did not support USB charging. So you basically had to plug it in to the adapter every time you wanted to charge it. That was the only pain in the ass. But when they came out with the FS300, which was the updated model, they did away with the light and they did away with the microphone input. How's that a fucking upgraded model when you take away things? Well, it looks like the FS700 only has one jack on the side, and it looks like it's a fucking audio out jack for monitoring your video. They have the R700. Oh shit, I put R7000. R700. Let me actually find it here and I'll show you what it is. So there's the HF R700. Looks identical to the R600, 500, and 400 because Canon hasn't optimized anything about it. Still no fucking hot shoe or even just a shoe adapter on it, which would have been nice because then you could hook a shotgun mic up to it and have really good audio. Now, can I make that bigger? No, I can't. Okay. So there's another view of it. There's another view of it. There's a side profile. Look at that battery hanging out the arse end, eh? Jesus Murphy. Yeah, this is the shot here that I wanted. You can see on it that there's only one port for your input. Well, it's actually an output. It's the friggin' plug-in headphones so you can monitor the audio of the camera while you're filming with it. Which, you know, it would make sense, like, if I was a dedicated cameraman, let's say I was, like, filming for Rex or something, I would put earbuds in my ears, and I would listen to the audio while I was filming him to make sure everything's getting picked up and there's no distortion. Like, if we were outside filming in the wind, I'd be like, okay, listen, bro, we gotta change the angle or something, we're getting too much wind noise. You're gonna have to reshoot that scene. Relocate myself, take the shot again, and I can hear the levels in my ear, and I can adjust it from there. I would do that, but kind of pointless when you can't hook a mic up to it. So that's kind of a pain in the arse. But that camera there is coming out the same price as the other cameras. So that's fucking bullshit. And this is how Canon does it. Is every time they release a new revision of a camera, all they do is they remove features. Like, I swear this HS 350, HS, ELPH, whatever, doesn't shoot as well as this old girl did. And you know what? I'm almost willing to put a battery in this thing and see if it'll actually fire and take video, because I'd like to do a side by each comparison of the two cameras and just see if this one here is better than this one here, because I'm starting to think it is. And you know what? We might do that on this video. So I won't be going out and getting a video camera today, obviously, or returning this one here yet, because there's nothing to really swap it out for. The only options that Best Buy has for a camcorder is, where did I see that? There's a Sony they have. That's a fucking pile, probably. Yeah. Yeah. They have, this Sony here, the HDR, it's got a projector built into it. Why the fuck would I want a projector? And it says it has a hard disk. Probably solid state, but it's available at nearby stores, and it's $349. But it's a Sony. And you know the jingle, right?
Friends don't let friends film with Sony. Yeah.
They also have the other Sony here, the more expensive one, but it's like, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm just going to go to Amazon and order the 770 from Panasonic because it shoots 1080p. It's got a 3.08 megapixel sensor, which means it can do true 1080p, unlike my other Canon camcorder, or my other Panasonic camcorder that only has a 1.5 megapixel sensor, so it doesn't even hit full 1080p properly. We'll probably go with that option there if we're going to spend that kind of money, but we're not going to spend that kind of money because we're not going to get another camera. Because I still have the Canon Mini to use, and I'd love to get the Mini X because it has the microphone input, which is something the Mini should have had, and it also has some other cool features too. But no, we're probably going to try and work with this. I dicked with the settings for a minute last night, took some sample photos and videos, and I'm hoping that this will work out. But we're probably going to do a side-by-H 300 HS versus the 350 HS, and we'll see which one films better. Yeah. Okay, so I have no idea how the frig I'm going to do this, but I got both cameras going. The red one, the 300, sitting on top of the 350, and I'm holding it really awkwardly right now. So we're going to go ahead, come out the door, and we'll film around the house and see which one does a better job. Already I'm looking at the screen on the 300, and it looks brighter and wider than the 300 HS, the 350 HS. Like, I'm aiming a little bit down right now, and on the 300 HS you can see that. You can see more of my face than you can on the 350. So the angle's a little wider. Let's see how it does in low light situations. It looks like the 300 is kicking arse and 350 is not, but this is dicked. If the 300 beats the 350, the audio on the 350 should be fucking 10-folds better, but now she's really spooked out because there's two cameras coming together, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing, eh? Yeah. Then we go over here into the low light. Like the next to no light. And yeah. So let's compare the footage from the both and we'll see exactly what happens. Let's hope the 300 HS can still film and it doesn't artifact the fuck out of the video. Oh, anyway people, I think my laundry's done, so I'm gonna go swap it out into the dryer. Probably grab myself a shower because I fucking need one. But I posted on Facebook that article about the North separating from the South in Ontario. And, you know, Adrian made a valid point. Tasty glue. Basically, he said, oh shit, I got fucking stuff in the dryer still. I'm just going to bang that out for another, give her a 20-minute run. Just to make sure it's all dry. I did laundry last night too, and basically I just wanted to get more shit did. So then I went to bed and forgot about it. So we'll just let that roll for a bit. But no, he made a valid point about if the North and South were to separate, then we wouldn't get access to their tax dollars for work up here. But the thing is it seems like the South is taking all of our things. Like, I expect over the next couple of years, the ONR, on the railway there, it'll no longer be the ONR. It'll be owned by Metrolinx, which is a southern company based out of Toronto. Just like how right now, like the company I used to work for, Ontario, was bought out by Bell, which is a Canada-wide company. You know, they're literally giving away all of our shit. And if they give away the ONR, because then they gave away our company, like $6 million for our company when we had like $37 million in infrastructure alone. That doesn't make a fucking lick of sense. How is just a government fire sailing? All because they don't want to deal with it anymore. So, whatever. I guess Scamper's made herself a bridge. Cute. But, yeah, so we wouldn't have access to the tax dollars for our hospitals and police services and fire departments and all that shit. That makes a lot of sense, you know, because the population down south is pretty heavy compared to up north. Like I said, I think the whole entire north, we don't even have the population to fill Toronto. So, there you have it. And Ottawa would be part of the south as well, I believe. So, I don't think Ottawa classifies as Northern Ontario. So that would be the one downfall to it, but the benefit would be is, like I keep saying, you know, there's a lot of corporations and stuff in the south, so they benefit from having like conservatives in there or liberals in there. We don't benefit from that because they don't care about us. The problem is the south sees the north as where they get all their resources, their wood, their gold, their metals, because that's what the north is. It's a lot of mining communities. You go up to Kirkland Lake, it's a gold mine. You go further up north, gold mine. We got iron mines, nickel mine in Sudbury, you know. All the resources and all that shit gets FedExed south where they use it for production. So it's kind of frigged that this happens. And I don't know what he's doing, but it's super cute. Oh, now he knows he's on camera, so he's like, is he going to really show off? He just loves these fox toys, eh? Just loves them so much. They're his favorite. Look at him. He's like hugging me. He's like, "That's my baby." He's so funny. But, yeah, so I don't know. It's just, it really bothers me that every time we go to an election to vote, shit gets weird. Like, the whole north will be orange, but the south will have like a couple red splotches, but it just so happens it's heavy populated places, and then liberals are voted in. So it should be fucking weirdo. He's on his back, biting his fox's bum. He's just having a good old time. He's a puppy wuppy. I don't know. I don't think it's going to go through. They won't let the province separate. The petitions, you know what? Those are just the people's word, and a lot of times the government doesn't take that into consideration, i.e. the sale of Ontario Hydro One, the sale of Ontario, the soon sale of the LCBO, because they want to move liquor into grocery stores and convenience stores and stuff like that, which could either be a good thing or a bad thing. It could jack the price of liquor through the roof, or it could give us the Quebec pricing. Like, you go out to Quebec right now and you pay like $1.10 a beer pretty much. Like, you go and buy a 48 pack of Coors and you end up paying like $60. Where you go to the beer store right now and you buy a 24 bottle Budweiser, for instance, and it's $40 for 24 bottles. So that's kind of brutal. $20 extra and you get like fucking 24 extra cans. So it's actually a better deal to drive out to Quebec and pick up your liquor than it is to stay in town and not. You know what I mean? The price for gas, though, is one thing. Like, it's about a 40-minute drive out to Tamang to pick up shit. So yeah, and I don't like doing that drive in the winter because that Highway 63 is not really maintained that well. But maybe this spring, summer, we'll take a rip out to Quebec and go pick up a case again. Do a little drive out to Quebec, eh? Tabarnak. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to head her downstairs. And we're going to go and check on the laundry. Swap out the stuff in the washer for the dryer. And the stuff in the dryer to get ready to be put away. And then I'm probably going to hop in the shower. Get myself cleaned up, and then I'm thinking that we're probably going to make something for dinner. What? I haven't decided yet, but we do definitely have options. I just don't know what they are right yet. We got onion rings, we got salmon, we got chicken. Maybe I'll do some chicken. Maybe I should thaw out these pork chops and cook them. They've been in there a while. Bought a whole bunch of these salmon chunks. They were on sale for a couple bucks. But I really got to get these pork chops cooked one of these days. Should thaw these out and take them out to the barbecue and blast them out there. They're fast fryers, so they won't take long. Maybe I'll have a shower after I eat, before I live stream tonight. Yeah, lately I've been live streaming every night. It's been pretty good. It's kind of fun, you know. It's kind of like doing a live show without having a topic. You just kind of just talk to the audience as they come, and I gotta fold this laundry, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty, I'm just gonna bring this shit upstairs, and then we'll probably head out to the barbecue and barbecue up some pork chops. I hope I have enough propane for that. But I'm just gonna get these things thawed out, then we should be golden. Alrighty, I got the pork chops all defrosted. I think what we're gonna do, I want potatoes with it, never mind. We're gonna make potatoes when we come back in the house, but we'll go out to the garage right now. We'll fire up the barbecue. It's been a minute, so I'll have to inspect it for mice. I don't think there'll be any mice in it because we haven't used it all winter, so it shouldn't have generated any heat. But you never know what them fucking rodents say. We'll go outside. Let's barbecue. Alrighty, let's see if we have any propane left. Yup. Yup. I think I only need 2 burners for this. So we'll let that heat up, clean it off, and go from there. It's friggin' raining outside right now. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's probably pretty fucking decent if it's raining outside. Got my pork chops right there. Just gonna move those closer to the barbecue. What is it currently out? It's 2 degrees Celsius right now. So there you go. There you go. 2 degrees Celsius. We got 4 pork chops to cook. Here's hoping this thing heats up quick. The thing that will kill me, eh? Actually, I feel kind of upset about it. For one reason, I was on Facebook and Struckus posted a thing, a GoFundMe account for his buddy, who's part of his motorcycle group. And the guy got into an accident, or he crashed, or whatever you want to call it. And it wasn't even his friggin' fault. Some friggin' drunk driver decided to not pay attention, fucking turned out and banged him out. Guy broke a bunch of bones. He's got a punctured lung. Not exactly the greatest shape, but you know, it wasn't even his fault. Like, you can keep your head on a swivel all you want, but let's face it, shit happens. Like, it's the way she goes. So I'm just looking this thing over, trying to figure shit out. So there's the air box here, and I don't see exactly where you open that up. Probably have to take this plastic off here to get to it. Or no, that is the whole plastic. Never mind, yeah, you take this whole piece off right here. This all comes off. That exposes the air filter. Okay, perfect. I guess that's my gear selector there for the transmission. There's the foot brake for the rear tire. Yeah, everything looks to be okay. Yeah, because I totally know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to shit like this, eh? Oh, it's going to be fun to ride this thing this summer. Let's see if it's not too expensive on the insurance, otherwise I might just say fuck it. Yeah, I might just say fuck it if it's too expensive on insurance. Put it on parking for a year or 2. Hurry up and warm up. I want to make some pork chops already, frig sakes. Alrighty, people. Well, the pork chops are on the barbecue. We'll let them cook. These lights are fantastic. When I do the back one, it's going to be even brutal. The back one's firing today because it's in the positives. It's not -10, so that's why the back one's actually working today. Oh, fuck, I need to clean out this garage. I need a shed in the backyard, you know? I need a good-sized shed so I can put like stuff like the mower, the riding mower in there in the winter. And then in the summer, just go and grab them and use them and park them in there. Keep this garage open for projects. Still got to get around to fixing the mini bike, but I think it's all flooded in here, eh? Yeah, it's all flooded in. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Don't worry, that extension cord is not plugged in. It's safe, it's safe. But, hey look, the drain's actually doing its job. Nice. Sort of. Anyway, yeah, I got to get this motor mount fixed, get a motor for it. Supposed to be getting that 8 horse off of Iron Man, but I either got to go down there, he has to come up here. And in exchange, I'm supposed to piece them together or build him a computer once he gets all the parts for it. He just wants me to assemble it for him and get it working. So that's what we'll do whenever he gets around to getting his parts. Right now would be a perfect time because I'm not currently working. Therefore, I have a lot of time on my hands to do projects like that. But I do understand that computer parts are expensive, especially up here in Canada. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So one day he'll bring those parts over. I'll build the computer. I'll probably vlog about it. Why not? That's always a fun thing to do. And you guys can follow along as we build Iron Man a gaming computer so he can play Farming Simulator with us. Fucking Farming Simulator. I also got a new game yesterday called Ark Survival. It was on sale at the Humble Bundle for $10. So I fucking scooped that up. That's a fun game. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been out in the garage doing a barbecue, eh? It's been a good while. Mainly because air fryer dominance. Thought I brought an E-dart out with me, but I guess I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. We got the Smock here, the X Pro with the Cubist tank. Such a good chooch. Love it. But right now we're just waiting on the meat to cook. You know, I should just have lighting like this throughout my whole house. Because I bet you this video looks fucking crisp as hell. Because one thing cameras like is light. The more light you give them, the happier they are. The better they film, right? Sure, it's not like daylight in here, but I bet you the video looks crisp. So does anybody on YouTube know anything about these XJ750s? One question I have for you is the fuel gauge doesn't work. Apparently there's a clock on here too, I guess. Time? I don't know. The fuel gauge doesn't work. There is gasoline in it right now, but it's reporting full, and it's totally not full. And I'm not sure exactly how. I guess it's an electrical sender. This one here works. If anybody has any information on this, I'd greatly appreciate it. Because I would like to get the fuel tank or the fuel gauge working instead of doing what Rex said, and that's resetting the trip meter every time you go out, you know, resetting it, and then calculating 200 kilometers and then reloading your tank, you know. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather have a fuel gauge to tell me when I'm almost full or almost empty, and that way there I can stop off at a petrol station and reload. But it'd be nice to have that information for sure. I tried looking online, and all I found were tutorials on how to put that gauge cluster on the older style bikes, on like an 82 or apparently the 87. Some of them came with just the tach speedometer, no fuel gauge, and people want to put that fuel gauge, that kit, sorry, on their bike because they want the fuel gauge feature. But nowhere does it say how to actually hook it up or what's inside the tank to make it work. Kind of a piss off. Alrighty guys, I'm back in the house. Pork chops are done. Now we just got to make some potatoes. So chop some pork and potatoes for supper tonight. Fucking love pork and potatoes. We'll go ahead and preheat that. And we'll get our water ready. We need 1.5 cups of water. Pretty good. I can fill up 1.5 cups of water just by listening to the sounds. And then we need 1/2 cup of milk. So we'll grab that out of the fridge. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Poured that in the pot, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we need 1/2 cup of milk. Survey says a little bit more. Fuck, that one didn't sound right. Probably because the dryer is going in the background. There we go. 1/2 cup of milk. Then you just fire that in there like that. Then you add your butter, which is a tablespoon of butter. Bring that to a boil. Throw your powdered potatoes in. Fucking done. That easy. I love instant mashed potatoes. So awesome. So freaking awesome. You know, there was something that the 300 HS could do that the 350 HS can't. And if it can, I haven't found the setting for it yet. And that's the ability to go slow motion 240 frames per second. I can't find it on this camera. I checked all the settings and I just can't find it. Here you go. He's going to eat his food. Silly puppy. What's Scamper's doing? Yeah, she's just sitting there scratching her neck. Son of a bitch. That'll never heal. Never gonna heal. Oh. She's coming for me. Oh no, she's running around me. She's such a weird kitty. Like, Felix used to come with me for pets. Oh, Oreo's mean. I come up to her to pet her and she runs away. So, I don't know. She's just like beyond independent, I guess. It is what it is. I just put her in handheld night scene mode. Let's see how well this works. Everything feels like it's so much closer to me. Still dicking around with settings on this camera while I wait for shit to cook. Like, it looks so bright down here on the camera. But then I go and edit it and everything's so freaking dark. I don't know. The 300HS is a lot easier to work with than this one here. This one here has got a lot more settings and a lot more configurations. It's weird. Jesus. That face, though. So, everything's boiling up over here. We'll just give her a quick mix. Give her a quick mix. And then we go ahead and kill this. Take this off the heat. Crack this open, pour it in, give it a stir. And then just like that, we have pork chops and mashed potatoes ready to be eaten. So I'm going to go drop this in my face. Laundry should be done any minute now. We'll deal with that after. I'm also thinking about live streaming tonight, probably at 10, maybe 11, I don't know. Or I might not, I don't know. We'll see what we get into. And go from there. So I'm going to go drop this food in my face and I'll talk to you guys later. Sweet Jesus Murphy, did we ever do a live stream tonight, people? 5 hours and 40 minutes of me trying to tame a Triceratops on this video game. I'm actually kind of shocked people stuck around to watch it. It was kind of crazy, but it was fun. Now we got to let Puppy out. I got to rock the piss and I got to edit up this vlog and get it ready for YouTube because didn't expect to play that long. Looks like it snowed outside since I was last out there. It was raining, now it's snowing. Snowing pretty good too. Oh, you can't see shit, but she's coming down. Not lots, but a little powdery. The kind that people like to ski on. I don't like to ski, so, you know, whatever, but teach their own. So yeah, the game I was playing it's called Ark Survival Evolved. You're like a freaking caveman in a dinosaur island trying to freaking get around and not get eaten. Well, the first thing that got me, freaking Compy. Him and his buddies. Come on, Ariel. Yeah, Compy and his buddies banged me out big time. Freaking horrible. Compies are dicks. I don't know what a Compy is. It's that little dinosaur from Jurassic Park. You ever seen that? That little asshole dinosaur. They got all their buddies and they totally turkey run you. Freaking got 9 little razor-beaked bastards on you about the size of Oreo, just totally ripping you apart. Freaking annoying, but we got her. And of all the dinosaurs I decided to tame, hey, let's go for the one that's freaking 8 levels higher than you. And it's going to take 4 hours to do it because you don't have the skill level, so it's going to take even more time and more. You got to use these like narco berries to put them to that's weird. 4.5 hours to tame a fucking Tritops. Or as they call him in the game, a trike. Whatever. We got him. He's ours. I just tested him out. I set him up against a turtle. He nearly died. I'm a bad owner. I'm a bad pet owner. But no, it's a fun game. It's just the system requirements are off the charts. Like, you gotta have a good system. But anyway, people, I need to shut this down, wrap this up, and get it up to YouTube. It goes live in 4 hours, so I gotta make sure it's good and go. I almost shut off my computer and went to bed and forgot about the vlog, because normally I have the vlog edited and uploaded by now, but not tonight. So anyway, people, on that note, I'm going to shut her down. So thanks for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click the like button. Don't forget to check the links in the description, as we have the Facebook fan page, Twitter, and the Instagram down there as well. I just forgot about that. Also, there's links in the description of my friends who make videos. If you want to check their shit out, it's down there too. Give the video a like, because I love it when you like my videos. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. That'd be awesome. Anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down, so thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment as always. And until next time, keep on vlogging.